Hey everybody, we've got a BenQ MW612 to look at. This was sent from a guy online. He got this projector with 17 hours on it. Picture was great. Case was a little scuffed, and then around 50 hours he got a stuck DMD, you know, the little pixels. And seems like he was hoping to see if I can fix the connector. So I'm going to take a look and see what happened and see if we can repair the connector on the 612. There we go. I have some scrap DMD parts around, so I think I have something that will fit in here, but we'll see. Let's get it apart. Put that there. Oh, it's in not too bad a shape. It's got a little scuffs, but that's no biggie. This does look a lot like those Polyvisions. He mentioned that it reminded him of those PJ905s. I actually have a video coming up on one of those with a weird color wheel issue. Let's see. Let's keep these. So I was hoping these were captive. Maybe they are. Yeah, they are. I just didn't take them out right. And so usually lamp doors are captive screws. There we go. Oh yeah, no lamp. Looks like an original. Come on. There we are. Yeah. Trying to see that lens. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's an original lamp. No problems there. It looks good. PVIP 180. Yep. Where did I see that? Oh yeah, PVIP 180. Right there. So we have our annoying fan in here. Oh, not a long one. I thought that'd be a long one. These I think hold the back on, but let's pop them out anyway. They probably could stay in. No screws under there, so that means we should be able to pop that top off. Yep. Usually that one can stay, but I guess not on this model. Yep, not on that model. And then run your focus wheel back so that the lens is not protruding. Keyboard. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty similar. There's the annoying fan that's clean, so I'm not worried about that. There's the color wheel, feels good, not worried about that. Let's get down to the DMD and see what we see. Oh, we're missing a screw there. It's okay. Oh, I see. He's got tape over there. I see. Might not be a big deal. I'm kind of impressed when people come up with their own repair methods, you know, because, yeah, there's the right way. But let's be honest, if it works, it's the right way. Okay, so this, what do we got? That's going down to a daughter board. Yeah. And then what? We had a fan connector crack, maybe? Well, as long as it's not glued, I should be able to deal with that. But that's glued. Okay. Let's see if this comes apart like the other one. I should be able to. Yeah. Now let's unplug the color wheel. And the temp. I'm actually going to see if we can go in through the side. Pop this cover off. Well, that's to the ballast. Okay. Well, let's unplug the rest of these. So it looks like I might have to replace that ballast connector. Let's see, you have both wires here. Yep, good. Fan looks okay. Pardon me. And then the last fan looks okay. Yeah. Being lazy. So the ballast connector should be able to cannibalize off a used projector main board, and same thing with the wire. I probably have one. Speaker. Oh, I see what happened. So before, I mean, I have a picture, but let's see. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yellow, red, brown, black. Because I have a feeling the super glue, probably, if he super glued that, it is not letting it make connections. Let's see if we can get this half a connector out. this kind of plastic doesn't glue real easy. So I think I just cracked it loose. Yep. Got it out. Connector's okay. So I'll be able to repin this. Alright, so I popped the old wire out, and I had another one. This is directly out of a PJ905. Let's just make sure it fits. As it should. Yellow, orange, red, brown, black. Let's see. That's... Yep. Let's see. Yellow, orange, red, brown, black. Should be the same. And then this end plugs into the ballast. You can see it's the same connector. So that's a good one. Plug that in. That's plugged in, that looks good. Tuck the wire in. Alright. And then that will go there. Let's it all looks alright. I'm gonna put those screws back in. Like it. Looks good. Let's get that main board. We'll put the main board back in. Tuck that up through there. It's going to come up through here. Okay. And then power supply. Guys. It's good. Push that down. I'm going to put one top screw in just to hold hold that against the DMD connector. Let's plug the color wheel and sensor back in. Let's put this back. Snap that down, and then we'll plug Mr. Ballast back in. Oh, and here's a trick. If you ever need to get these out and they're sticky, get a flathead and just kind of work it on the edge and then wiggle it up and down, and then it should pop out. Not always, but that tends to work more than it doesn't. All right, so that's all in. Let's put the lamp back. In fact, I'm going to put the lamp door on. I was going to bypass the switch, but I think this might do it. At least for the wiring connection issue. Oops. Guess it helps if I get that back tab in before I start tightening screws down. There we go. They're cool stickers. I like his stickers. Real nice fellow. Big fan. Alright, so let's get our keyboard ready. And what I might unscrew the keyboard, but let's see. Let's see if we can run it like that. Alright, we got a power cord. Plug it in there and turn it on. We should get a standby light. Yep, we got a green standby light. Power orange. Power green. Hey. Oops. Bang the camera on things. We have lamp. We like lamp. BenQ. And we got some pixels, but not the end of the world. But everything's up and running, so that's good. So we have a good platform to work off of. Now, we just have to decide how we're going to handle the pixels. Oh, and I can see, it looks like there was lines. Maybe that was part of the picture. Who knows? But either way, this is a good sign. So let me turn that off and let me investigate a DMD, and I'll be back. So I pulled some DMDs that I had, but I'm not sure if they're good. They're both good. This one, I think this one might have a whole bunch of bad pixels. I get the light to shine on it right. Yeah, I think there are. If I can get them to show up. Top end, they're not really showing up on the camera. There you go. Now you can see all those little speckles? That's not dust, that's behind the glass. Now this one, on the other hand, has a little bit of dust on it, but I know there's no bad pixels. That actually came out. This is from a projector that had a bad main board. So let's take out that. Carefully unplug that. Let's see if, let's unplug the color wheel. Let's see if we can leave the main board mostly connected. Just get the optic module out. Let's only take this out. So let's see. That screw. See, I don't know if that. Yeah, that's got to be on top of it. So I'm just gonna start that here. Then take that screw out. That holds it. Let's slide that out. Set that bracket there. Then this one. So it looks like everything else is on this side. And that one. That should be all three. Yep. not sure if these are the right DMDs. I think they are. Did a kind of a quick check to see. I'm pretty sure the DMD is for this. So let's set it this way so I don't want to set it down like that and break the color wheel. Actually, we could go upside down. We'll do that. So I want to take the screw. There we are. Actually, I'm going to keep this screw right there because I'm going to put it right back in as soon as I can. We have, let's take that bracket out. Let's see if the heatsink will fold down. Yep, it does. And then those screws go through and hold it to the chassis. There's tape, foil tape, going on the heatsink, and I'm going to leave that so that we can put it right back up after I confirm if these DMDs are the same or not. So far it looks like they are. Now the DMD though is definitely different than the Polyvision. Probably the resolution is the biggest thing. There we go, we'll set that. There it is. Ugly looking DMD. And let's get the one I want to put in there. And yeah, see, I think the resolution's different. Let's see what the number is. Let's see the number on this one. It's 1076643 AB. Let's see, so the new 1076643 AB. And then this one, the problem, wow, you can really see the pixels right there. Let's see, this one, gotta clean the back off. I'll be right back. Alright, so I tried to clean the back of this off, but it's really hard to see. According to the internet, the 643AB should be the right chip. I just wish I could read the back. It's just totally obliterated. It must have run really hot. But another way you can check is actually compare the size. So, there we go. The size of those mirror arrays are the same. So I am 90% sure, more than 90%, I'm very sure that this will do just fine. Just push that heat pad, and then let's pop it in its socket. I'll put that on after it's in. I don't want to accidentally squish some. Like it. Now, let's fold it back over. fingers on it, and then put these guys back in. Oh, come on. I don't have it lined up straight. Oh, it's so close. Almost. Get the DMD lined up. Its alignment pins. Get that heat pad down in there. And as long as this is definitely the same resolution, which I'm pretty sure it is, because that chip came out of a MW612, another BenQ, something 612, I can't remember the first part. And then put heat pad down there, flip that back up. Looks good. All right, that's in. So this can go back in now. Let's bring the chassis back over and down. Oh, I accidentally unplugged that. A little too high with the main board. All right, that's back in. ballast wire. Let's put these screws in. Oh, doing those by hand. I forget where they came out, so let's right there. Because these are plastic threads, I don't want to cut new threads in. Just want to use the existing threads because I don't want the module here to be out of position. Alright, so this Alright, I like it. So keep in mind, if you ever open one of these up, disconnect that this cable so you don't have to deal with plugging it back in underneath where it's a huge pain. Oh, and then this connector too. Oh boy. Well, we'll fix that up. Unless that happened when I was working on it, which is possible. Those little connectors are pretty brittle. Alright, that's good. Let's put a screw in to hold the main board down. See, that is purely to keep the DMD connector seated. Alright, that's good. I think what we'll probably do is I'm just going to shove those fan wires in for now, just to make sure everything works, and then once I see that the DMD looks okay and our picture's good, I'll grab another fan I have in the back and either swap the fan or just swap the connector, depending on what looks better, on which looks better. Alright, that's plugged in, that's good. That's not good, but for now, so it's black, red, blue. As I can see, I'll show you actually. It looked like this pin is ground. Yep. So we'll slide. Come on. Let's get red. Okay, it doesn't want to stay in. That's fine. just shot. Let me go get a connector. And forgot to hit record when I started putting this together. Sorry. Alright. Connectors. Then the keyboard. I'll put new capped on tape on it at some point. Alright. Pardon me. Let's see. Let's put some power. Alright. Power. Hey. There we go. Now I can't quite get it. Oh, there we go. Couldn't quite get it to focus because I don't have the top down all the way. But let's find. Looking for a test pattern. I don't know if this. There it is. Test pattern. It looks good. It looks real good. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, let me shut it down and now let's put it back together. Let's pop that top cover back off. We'll get this stuff ready. Things really doesn't need much more to put it back together. Let's see. It does need to come out. Trying to see if any of these go in, you know, as part of the assembly. But it looks like this top bracket, does that go under? That goes on top, I think. Yeah. There we go. That's what we're trying to do. This goes here, though. Holds that down. Just make sure the board isn't bent, and it's not. It's very happy. Let's get this line back up. Come on. There we go. Oh, a little more. A little more. There we go. That. We're just going to get all of these started, and then I'll get it straight, and then we'll tighten them down. But if I tighten one down on one side, then the screw hole on another side probably won't line up. Like that one, for instance, that had to move. I think this one, no, that one's all right. Got this one, and let's see, we got that, and then there should be, we got this flat right here, oops, come on, that, this one came out somewhere, yeah, it was probably here. It was here. I'll bet it was right here, or where it was supposed to be. Now there is a plastic screw missing there. Right here, but I think I have one. Let me go check. I do. It's out of a scrapped BenQ, so let's see if it drops in like it should. Yep. There we go. That holds that down. Got our connectors lining up on the back. It's good. So now let's tighten these. I'm just using the number 3 clutch here, but I'm easing it into it instead of hitting it full speed. That way it tightens it down without too much stress. I don't want to strip anything or crack anything. Just want it to be snug. Looks good. Looks good, looks good. So the back. There we go. And let's see, let's put these two back in before we put the top on. Trying to find that. There it is. And then this one, after the top is on. All right. Again, bring the lens all the way back. Little squeeze, that's all you need. Oh, that doesn't go there. Crud. Oh boy. It goes in there, not there. All right, let me get some tweezers and pull that out. It goes here, not in the hole next to it. I should have paid attention to the arrow. That was my fault. All right. Little scrap parts in that little bin. So we have, these are the bad parts. And now let's try it again with the screws in. A moment. Yep. There we go. I like it. So I think we're going to call this one. At least I'm going to call it enough to test it. I'm going to shut it down and then set it up on the other side and run a signal through it and cook it for a couple hours, and as long as it makes it through that, it'll be good to go. So still pretty cool. These are still repairable. This one had the bad DMD, and then it had that broken wire. I've been cooking this BenQ for about 2 hours now. Looks really good. Been running different videos through, and the color's really nice. The my little stand has it up a little high, so some of the video is off the screen, but that's okay. But more importantly, it runs well. Picture's clear, no bad pixels, as you can see. So yeah, if you have any questions about your BenQ projector, feel free to stick them down in the comments, or head over to r/projectors, which I'll leave in the description, and ask your question. We'll do our best to help. And as always, I thank you for watching.